Kim from Emerging Creatively Tutorials, and today I have week 2 of the Inspired mini-series. So if you missed week 1, I encourage you to go back on the blog post that accompanies this video. I'll have the links to prompt number 1, which was an art journal prompt, and then week 1A, which was me describing how you can take inspiration from an art journal page you made and create a piece of jewelry. And then also I showed you kind of how I made my piece of jewelry, but I really encourage you to be inspired to make your own jewelry, but you can see how I made mine as well. So now we're on week 2, so I have a new art journal prompt for you. So today's prompt is, I feel happiest when. So, as I mentioned last week, you can do your art journal page in any way, shape, or form you want. If you are new to journaling, you may just want to make a list. So you might just want to write at the top, I feel happiest when, and make a list of all the things that make you feel happy. Or you might want to make a collage, you might want to paint, you might want to use crayons, watercolors, you might want to use colored pencils, you might want to doodle, you might want to draw, you might want to write a poem. Whatever you feel called to do, go ahead and do. But don't make it too complicated. Just get down your inspiration. So I feel happiest when, and just go ahead and do it. So I'm going to show you the page that I made, and maybe that will help you get inspired. It's a little bit different from last time. Last time I made a list, this time I used photos. So come on over and I will show you what I made. Okay, so here is my page. I'll tell you a little bit what I did here. I first painted a background, and I just used my watercolors. Ta-da! And you can use any watercolors. These are just from Michaels. I think they're called like the Artist Studio or something like that. Very inexpensive. So I just kind of did a background first, and then I chose some photos. So the prompt was, I feel happiest when, so I chose things that made me happy, and these are just some extra photos I had around. Actually, I do Project Life, so I have lots of photos around. So this is a trail, like I love the walk. This is jewelry making, flowers. This is candy. But more than just candy, it was at a really cute town in a really cute little store. So I think of it more as traveling than just candy. It's my husband and my stepdaughter. So I cut down the pictures to fit how I wanted them to fit. So they were all 4x6. So I cut this off so it was square, and then I have a little punch to cut out 2x2 squares, but you can just cut it out with scissors, and I just adhered them down in a way I wanted to, and then I wrote the title up here, and then I just took some crayon and went around each of the photos to kind of give it a little more emphasis. So I encourage you to make whatever kind of page you want. Again, you can make a list of things you want to write. You could do a collage. You could do photos like I did here. You can draw. You can do anything you want, whatever you feel called to do. If you're overwhelmed by the idea of coming up with photos, finding photos, printing photos, all that sort of thing, to make a page like I did, then I suggest you just start simple and make a list. I feel happiest when, and just make a list of things you feel happiest when you're doing, or the people who make you happiest, or the things that make you happiest. So go off and make your page, and I will be back in a couple of days, and we will go from this to a piece of jewelry.